Have you ever played that game where you get to invite 3 people to an imaginary dinner party? Anyone from history and from around the world, who would your guests be? As a minister, I feel like one of the people I kind of have to have on my list is, of course, Jesus. It's a kind of occupational necessity. And not just because, I'd only have to serve water and wine would flow all night. That would be a great advantage. But actually, the reason I would want Jesus at my dinner table is so I could ask him all my questions. If you could ask Jesus one question, what would it be? I'd like to think I might have some big, deep theological question about what really happened between Good Friday and Easter Sunday, or something about predestination. But if I was honest, the question I would probably ask Jesus would be more like, why, Jesus? Why is it all so messed up? Why is life so difficult? Some days it feels like the world is so broken, that there's so much pain and struggle and crap. Surely, Jesus, surely you could have done something more in your 30 plus years of life that would have made it a bit easier, a bit clearer for how to live today, so that things wouldn't be quite so bad as they are. I mean, Jesus, why didn't you say something more direct and clear about men not being violent towards women? Do you know how many women die at the hands of men every day? Or why didn't you make it easier for all people in the beautiful diversity of gender and sexuality to be seen and known and loved and celebrated by people who follow you? Or how do you stand idly by when people do such horrid things, apparently in your name? And why haven't you stopped kids starving and dying and climate change and wars? If you made us all, why are we all so messed up? We cause so much pain and we're so selfish and we're so flawed. Jesus, what the? Maybe these questions seem sacrilegious, inappropriate to ask Jesus, unholy somehow. And yet, when I read the Psalms, I read a whole heap of honest, heart-wrenching questions to God. How long, O Lord? Why? Please, God. And I'm comforted to learn that Jesus is okay with our questions, whatever they may be. He's okay with our hurt and pain, our fear, our despair. In fact, Jesus wants us to ask, wants us to seek, to wonder, to pursue truth and knowing and wisdom and goodness. Jesus invites and welcomes our questions because Jesus invites and welcomes us just as we are and with everything we're carrying. So what might you want to ask Jesus if you were sitting at a dinner table with him? And what's stopping you from asking those questions now?